Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been forever, I know, I'm really sorry. Welcome to my bare face. This is something that is becoming quite a popular thing on this channel, my face without any makeup on. But anyway, I thought I would show you guys how I would interpret the new sort of makeup look that's been on all the catwalks, or not all the catwalks, but one specific catwalk this fashion season time, and that is the Moschino or Moschino Barbie look, which was seen in Milan Fashion Week this week. So I hope you guys like it. If you've got any sort of tips or things that you think I've missed out or think it would be really good, or how you've interpreted this look, let me know. If you do end up doing this look, then tweet me. Come on, give me a picture, give me some Instagram. I love that. And yeah, I hope you enjoy and I hope I'm helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys, well, in a second actually. Okay, so I hope you guys have seen the Moschino pictures on Instagram and on the website. I sound like a grandma. On the internet this week. If not, then go and find one. But that look is all about your complexion, all about the skin. So that's what I'm going to spend the most time on in this look. It's going to be really simple eyes, really simple lips, but it's all about the skin. Of course, I have a little friend who has come to say hello in this video. By friend, I don't mean friend. It's a wonderful spot that's decided to arrive. But yeah, I thought we could work with that and we'll see what we can do. So, first step, foundation number one. So the first foundation I'm going to be using is the Bourjois Healthy Mix, oh gosh, that is French, here we go, Healthy Glow Flawless Complexion. And this has got 16-hour wear, and I wear number 53, which is beige clair, light beige. I'm just going to pump that onto my hand, not that you really need to see, but I'm going to do 2 pumps. I'm going to buff it into the skin with a Real Techniques buffing brush, which actually is losing its name because it's all buffed away, I guess. I'm going to use this everywhere, so I'm going to use it on my lips, I'm going to use it over my eyelids, and under my eyes as well, which I'm sure a lot of people don't actually agree with, but for this look I think it's needed because all of the models look very much plastic. Remember to blend down the neck. God, I think this was my summer foundation by the looks of things. Buff, 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 buff. Buff, 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 buff. Okay, so that's my first layer of foundation. I can definitely see that it's sort of evened out my skin tone, but I know that I suffer from really red cheeks. And also I've got this friend that it hasn't covered, but that's fine. We can address that in a minute. With this foundation layer, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to let it sort of do its thing, because if you put foundation layer upon foundation layer upon foundation layer, it can look really sort of slippy slidey, especially if it's a luminous foundation like this one is. I've chosen a luminous for a reason. It's to try and imitate that plastic look. To be a Barbie, they're made out of plastic, so you need to have a bit of a sheen. While I'm waiting for that layer of foundation to properly sink into the skin, I'm going to be putting a layer of lip balm on. This is Burt's Bees. Any lip balm's fine. And it's grapefruit if you're interested. Okay, so my foundation has sort of sunk in a little bit. I'm going to be using the same foundation, and I'm going to use a sponge. This is a really dirty, I'm sorry, please don't judge me. It's a Real Techniques sponge. You can use the Beauty Blender, you can use the Superdrug version, you can use the Boots version, you can use anything. I would just like a sponge from you, if that's okay, if you want to recreate this look. So I'm going to use the flat edge because I'm not going around the eyes with this, I'm just going to go around my skin. So the flat edge of the brush, put the product on the top there, and I'm going to use that on my cheeks. Like I said, that's the reddest bit of me. And on my chin, because that's also where I get really red. And I'm just trying to even out that skin tone. So I'm trying to get this skin tone, this skin tone, this skin tone, all of it to be the same colour, because that's what a Barbie looks like. Basically think of a Barbie. To apply that foundation, I'm patting. So literally, boom, 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 boom. Which is the beauty of a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, because you're not wiping that product like you would with a brush or with your fingers. You're literally patting it and leaving that product there to do its thing in the place where you want it to be. I also get really red here for some reason. I don't even know what that area of your face is called. Jowls? I don't know. But I'm going to attack it with my sponge anyway. Next step, under eye circles and blemishes. concealer time. Here we go. For these two things, I have two different weapons. One under eye concealer, which is I'm gonna have to look even though I don't want to, a Maybelline Eye Eraser. It's an anti-age perfect and cover concealer in light. And then I have this, which is a collection, was 2000. Every time I'm gonna have to say that because for me it was always collection 2000. But anyway, a collection, now a very, very dirty one. I think it's called a Lasting Perfection Concealer in number 3, which is now called Warm Medium, but it has always been called Medium. So I'm gonna pop my Lasting Perfection straight onto, so I've just got my mirror right there, onto my blemish, and I'm dabbing that makeup. So I don't drag it around the face, I'm literally pat, pat, pat. Onto the skin. Sorry I'm looking behind, I've just got a mirror. And I thought I'd finished then and I had a massive lump of concealer. So I'm glad I looked. Okay, next up is gonna be my under eye concealer, which is really cool. It's like a little spongy thing. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I quite enjoy it. I usually do a sort of a triangle, I guess, underneath my eyes. I try and cover everywhere from under my eye all the way down to where it meets my cheekbone, because I think that's where the darkness hits me personally, but you might need to alter that to your eye shape. I'm going to take back my little beauty blender and I'm going to use the pointed end this time, and I'm going to, again, really, really lightly dab that concealer in to the eye area. I did also pop the concealer on my eyelids as well, because I get quite, I don't know if you noticed from the beginning of this video, I get quite pigmented eyelids, so I'm just going to alter that with that concealer as well. Do I look like a Barbie yet? Next stage, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I know a lot of people go into contour at this point, but for me, I always like to leave my face to sink in, let it do its thing, because what if I get to after my eyebrows and I think, oh my gosh, I need some more concealer, but I've already done my contour, then I can't. So onto the eyebrows. I use a Dior Show eyebrow styler or brow styler in Universal Brown. I have done for forever. Not really, probably about a year now I've used this product. Not this same one, this is my third one. So, is that bad? It's 3 in a year, every day I wear it. I don't think that's too bad. And it's £18.50 if you'd like to know. I don't know why I said that one and not the others, but it's only because I bought this last week, so I remember. So with the product, just, I should have spoken you through that, shouldn't I? Brush my brows through with a spoolie, then I take the product. I use the most amount of product in the arch of my brow. So let me just draw that on for you. Yeah, so I use the most amount of product there. You want your brows to be the thickest at that point. You don't want to start your eyebrow here, you don't want to start your eyebrow here. This is where you want your product to be. And then from there, I have really uneven bottom line. I think it's because I spent my whole teenage years plucking upwards. You'll need some evening out with a pencil. I'm just brushing the hairs slightly through on that part of my brow. And looking very grumpy to fill that bit in. Okay, so that's my eyebrows. I'm just going to brush them through with my spoolie again, and at the moment I'm looking a little bit like Cara Delevingne, but don't panic, keep brushing and it will shear those out. So the next step is going to be your highlighter, and you're thinking, well, you still haven't contoured, Alice. Don't panic, just don't panic, I'm on the case, because the highlighter this time is going to be another foundation, and you're thinking, what? But don't worry, the Barbie look isn't glittery, it isn't shimmery, so you don't want to pop on a highlight powder because it's going to have those glitter particles in it, which isn't what you want. You want to look like plastic, remember? So I'm going to take a slightly lighter foundation. This is my MAC Moisture SPF foundation in NW20. 20? That was really 20, you know, 20. 20. I'm going to take the smallest amount. Blob, and I love this foundation. It is the most luminous foundation I've ever found, which is amazing for the summer. It really, really is. It makes your skin look really glowy, makes it look really healthy. Again, I'm going to take my beauty sponge and I'm going to pop a little bit on the side there, a place I haven't used today, and I'm going to dab it in everywhere where the sun would hit. So at the moment I've got lights on, so studio lights, so at the moment I should be fairly equally lit. But if I were to look out of a window and if it were sunny, you'd be able to see where the sun hits you. And that is above your cheekbones. It's on your forehead. I need some more product, but I'm going to show you anyway. Sorry. The only problem with a sponge or a beauty blender is that it eats product. Literally. It will just suck in that product, so you will need to use more if you use a beauty blender. Please note, I have actually used this dry. I know they do recommend to use them wet, but because I want a really, I don't want to say heavy because I don't like that word, but I want a really full coverage on my foundation. So I haven't used it wet today because I think that can shear out the foundation. I'm going to use the lightness, don't worry, I can see the dots too, down my nose, across my forehead, and again I'm dabbing, I'm not rubbing, I'm completely dabbing the foundation around my face. And then on my chin, on my Cupid's bow, which is this area just here, and all the way up. So literally all the way along your T-zone and across your cheeks. And that is where you want your glow to be. Next is your contour. We're going to go really, really light on a contour. Not really with colour, but with coverage. So I'm going to take this. This is a MAC bronzer, bronzing powder in matte bronze. I probably would use a lighter colour, but this is the only colour I have, so it's fine, we can adapt. I'm going to use a contour brush from Real Techniques and just dab a small amount of product onto that brush and just dab it off a little bit. We don't want too much on that brush. Now Barbie has a contour because Barbie has cheekbones. Alice does not have cheekbones. So we're just going to really lightly contour. I'm going to start from the hairline and work my way down the cheek. And I'm just going to go underneath the cheekbones. Because I don't really have very prominent cheekbones, because my face is sort of like the moon, you can, if you need help, just do this. And you want to draw here. You don't want to draw all the way because then you'll have brown here. You don't want brown there. You literally just want a very small amount under the cheek, like a shadow from the sun. And then I'm going to take the contour brush and a little bit of that bronzing powder. It's brilliant because this powder is matte. It doesn't have a glitter in it, which is what we want. Remember, no glitter on Barbie's face. I'm going to use that on the side of my nose. I have quite a broad nose, which Barbie does not have, of course. Barbie is perfect. And so I'm just going to use that and contour it into my brows, which sounds like a weird thing to do, but it just links that shadow in, like you would have more of a hooded brow. The next stage, eyes. We're going to do mascara. This is a L'Oreal Volume Million So Couture mascara in black. Okay, so after one layer of mascara, I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to do another layer. I have really straight lashes, so I always think that my lashes look better after 2 layers of mascara. Please note, in the picture, the Barbies do not have mascara on their bottom lashes. Their lashes are almost non-existent. So you're going to leave them like that and just use your black mascara on the top and then leave where your foundation, because you've used it over your eyes, is on your lashes. That should hopefully look as if they're not there, which is the look that you're going for this look. Last but not least is the lips. We're going to take a lip liner. This is MAC's lip pencil in Sync. I don't have a completely matchy lip liner to my lipstick, but that's fine. We're going to work with it. Just a light lip liner. Even a nude one would be absolutely fine. You're going to line the outside of your lips. Sorry guys, my camera died, or my battery died, so I'm having to use a different camera. I hope I haven't changed too much, but this is the Barbie look so far on a different camera. Hopefully it's the same. So the next step is, mirror again, line the outside of your lips with your light coloured liner. This is MAC's, if you didn't get it from the last one, this is MAC's In Sync. Then you're going to fill the inside of your lips. It might look a little bit crazy because it is very pale. That matte base will help your lipstick stick to it and it will help it last longer. Next is lipstick, which is the fun part. This is a Barry M lipstick in number 100. You can get this sort of colour anywhere. MAC do a really, really, really nice one called Saint Germain. Yeah, you could find ones anywhere, I'm sure, but this is just the one I had on hand, which is a baby pink, which is what they have in the pictures. Now you ready? This is where we start looking at a little bit not real. So it's really, really pale. It's actually paler than the Barbies on Moschino. So I'm going to use a little bit of a gloss. They don't have a glossy lip, they have a matte lip. but I think a little bit of a pink gloss will help the lips look a little bit less like they are white. So just a little bit of gloss in the middle. I don't want to add too much because I don't want my lips to look too glossy. Ta-da! Do I look like Barbie? What do you think? Have you seen the pictures and have I made any sort of a good resemblance? I hope so, and if you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'm sorry it was really long, but I hope to see you guys soon. Lots of love! Thanks for watching!